But there's a lot of research out there that says, 50% or more of AI generated code contains vulnerability or might have some other issues. And you've been vocal about this. You've talked about the surge in ungoverned code, unverified code from AI assistants. Can you unpack what that actually means for developer teams, security teams today? And how do we prevent AI from becoming the biggest backdoor, the biggest security liability?
So I think that's a really good question. And I actually want to talk about the research that we did at Apiiro. So we found a couple of different things. So I think anyone who's done a bit of vibe coding or is following anyone else who's doing vibe coding knows about AI generated code containing a lot of secrets in code, right? So this isn't anything, it's new. It's not new to us. But then what we found in our research were a few things. So first of all, the types of risks that are introduced are different. So if before, without Gen AI assisted coding, we encountered risks that had to do more with syntax errors. So things like assigning instead of comparing values. Now, what we're seeing are risks that have to do more with privilege management, which is something that is a lot harder to find when you're reviewing code. So that's the one thing that we found. And the second thing that we found was the way that coding is done is changing. And so what does that mean? So we saw that there are a lot more commits being pushed into a single pull request, about 3 times more, actually. And so what does that mean, right? So that means that our security reviews and our code reviews need to change. The manual gate is going to be under a lot more pressure because there is 3 times as much code as there was before to a single pull request. And so for me, that just means we need to go into the route of automation. If you haven't done so yet, that is the path forward, because your senior developers who already have an extensive list of things that they need to check within their code reviews,